I told you don't have to get it perfect, just get it started. You still haven't fucking started it. I said to get it going, keep it moving, you're still overthinking it. I show you what the fuck to do, how to fucking do it, and you still don't fucking do it. I say start the morning off, get up, get a walk, get a fucking workout in, fill up the ice bath, hop in the fucking ice bath, stay under that fucker for a minute. I don't care if you're shaking, I don't care if a fucking gunshot goes off, I don't care if you have a fucking heart attack under there. You stay under for a fucking minute, you get out that fucker, you get a normal shower, you dry yourself, you put your clothes on, and you get out the fucking door. And it should be before any other fuckers out that door. You should be out the door before anybody else is awake. But no, at the first fucking stage, you're still overthinking it. I tell you to do a fucking workout. Anyone can get in there and do a workout, but still you'll fucking overthink it. Still you'll do something. Still you'll think, you know, well maybe I might hurt myself, or maybe I should go to this gym, maybe I should go to that gym. I say get in! Start the fucking workout! But still you won't do it. And that's the barrier, that's the separation. You want to do it perfect. Nearly everything I do isn't perfect, but I work so hard that it outshines anything else. But anyone and everyone who does anything on a high scale knows that it's numbers. You have to be clipping through the numbers. You don't go through one day and make a sale. You have to keep going through the rounds, day after day, hour after hour, door after door. And you keep doing it and you keep doing it. And eventually, over time, you build up a nest egg. You don't just fucking wake up one day, it's all perfect, you put on the best clothes, the best whatever. You have to build from where you're at. You have to start from where you're at. So whenever you're looking for, well, I don't have the gym, I don't have the clothes, I don't have the friends, I don't have the opportunities, I don't have the job. You have to go out and get those fuckers. You don't just magically find the girl, you don't just magically make $1 million, you don't just magically get the job you want. You have to go out and do the things. You have to go out and fucking work to make $1 million. $1 million has never come to anyone who hasn't had money just out of somewhere. You might, if you're expecting to win the lottery, then you've got more chance of getting a fucking cum shot on your face whilst walking down the street than making a fucking lottery ticket. If you really want to get rich, you have to work like fuck. If you really want to get the girl, you gotta realize how much change you need to make in yourself. I know there's guys out there that are coming up with all, for every technology there is for self-development, there's the same technology for sales. For all the technology for sales, there's the same technology for getting women. And guess what? For personal development, for sales, for getting women. See, all those things, I could go on endlessly. All of those things come from you taking action. It is not coming from you learning it. Yes, it's great to get and boost an extra bit of knowledge on something. But the more you can go out there, the more you can show up, keep working, keep pushing your own limitations, then pushing through and beyond, then expecting more from yourself. The results will come. And it comes down to that initial moment. That initial moment where I say start. That initial moment where you're standing there, you're sitting in your house, you're broke as fuck, you're eating toast for all day, that's your meal, toast, you've got no access to good quality water, you've got no access to friends, you're sitting there, you're mostly lonely, you don't really get what you want, you're watching poor television, you know, there's no real excitement in your life, you don't care if you wake up tomorrow, you don't have any plans for the future, and you're just sitting there. Whenever you're that kind of guy, or you're that kind of girl, because everyone's been somewhere, but it's what you do when you're in those moments that makes a change. And whenever I say about you're there, I then give you the opportunity, because you've chosen to watch the video. I say start. I say start, the fucker. I say start where you're at. But no, you wait. You keep waiting. And then before you know it, it's too old. You miss the opportunity. But if you watch this video, this is your last motherfucking rope. The last thing you can pull to make a difference. Because it takes a fuckload of work to make any kind of change. So whenever I say start the workouts, I mean start the workouts. Whenever I say get a cold bath, it means get a cold bath. When I say get a cold shower, it means get a cold shower. When I say show up earlier and stay late, you show up fucking early and you stay fucking late. How many fucking times and ways do I have to explain the fucking fact you have to do, not talk? You have to execute, not learn. But still people will go out there and they'll overthink it. They will have access to a gym and they will overplan it. Then you have someone who has no access to the gym, so they make an excuse. And then you'll get someone who has hardly any space to work out, has no access to a gym, is cranking out the best bodyweight workouts, is building themselves so they get to the point that they started the best gym. Then people see that person at the new gym and they go, well, he's lucky, he's always been here. Little did they see the years that that person did bodyweight workouts and had to work anything that they had. My message in this video is, you get started and you don't ever care about how perfect it is. You make sure that the quality that attached to your name is the fact that you make things work under any circumstance, not that you're away perfecting one project for one person that's been taking 3 years. The second thing, anything you want to get started, you get started now. Nothing is a future plan, everything's starting now. If you want to become the best in something, you start working on that now. No matter how far it feels away, you use what you have around you right now to create it. If you do that, you've got the shot. If you don't do it, you'll be a fart. You'll cause a bit of a difficulty and then you'll be forgotten about. Step up.